Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You seeing this shit? We live or what? Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Okay. Yo, future. What's up? What's up? What's up? How we doing, man? How we doing? Come on, man. My guy Dino in this bitch. Yes, sir, bro. Yes, sir. We were here. No way to hide it. No way to hide it. I took this live with you guys. It was just a timing thing. Whereas we got like TP'd like 1 hour, 2 hours after the live. I don't know what the fuck that means, Jack. You're supposedly the hater, right? Yeah, we took this live and it could have even be a challenge pass. We could have been like 6 hours and so. So it was a fresh new Apex account. By the way, Apex is doing 80% discount, guys. So take advantage of that. Take advantage of that because these accounts can cost you like $20 for a 50k. So as you can see, yesterday we took on a fresh one, TP of 3%, 3R, 51,500. The target is 3,000, and we got multiple, right? I'm expecting a funded account today. If we get something, I'm expecting a funded account because we got this one, like to be paused because all it takes is one win to be paused, a 3R win, and this one, same story. 3.5% up. Okay, and we got 200. And the only account that's in drawdown is like this one, which is like 0.5% down. Okay, so not much, not much. All right, so let's see if there's something good. Let's see if there's something good today. And if there is, it might be a winner, it might be a loser. And if it is a winner, then we get a little funded. If any of you guys are looking to get funded, well, pay attention. Alright, with 7 people in here, drop your likes, boys. Drop your likes. Okay, so for futures, we're about to open in 11 minutes. The market open, the stock market change. So we sweeping liquidity to the upside. We're all-time highs. All right, we sweep liquidity right here. As I told y'all. Yeah, brother, same code. Same as the images down below. So Dylan, just Dylan, yeah. You get 80% off. Go get that motherfucker, man. Go get that motherfucker. If you do need one, then it's gotta be now. The market's opening soon, so. But yeah. So we did do a smart money trap right here, like I was mentioning. Okay, here I only went for a 3R, only went for this trap at the session, and also because the market was closing, because I cannot hold overnight. But if I were to do the overall target, which would have been kind of greedy, it would be 7.4. But you want to stick to the fixed risk reward, and I couldn't hold overnight either way because we're trading internally, so we're trading within this range. So right here, even if I knew that this target would get hit, price could have easily came to 3R, tag me out, stop loss or break even, and then go there. I could have been right, but because I was stopped out, could have been wrong. All right, and in here, I could have gotten my TP as well, and then price go all the way back down. But in a sense, I was right in my pocket, but I could have been wrong in my analysis, right? So stick to a fixed risk reward. Don't be that greedy. You can be right even if you're wrong, just by sticking to a fixed risk reward and not being that greedy. So in here we do the whole smart money trap, but we're sweeping this liquidity during London, so you don't pay attention to that. We'll do a second sweep of it, but it's It's New York already, but it's still PPI that's coming up. So PPI just came through, did a massive sweep to the upside. Right now, what I'm expecting for ES is another sweep up, right? Because of the market open factor. So you don't fall for the traps because you're waiting for the market to open. And if you're waiting for the market to open and sweep some liquidity, it will be a smarter trap, because more people are seeing this sweep and expecting market open to go down, which can happen. But for me, it's way more secure just to see this sweep up, because this rejection is just beautiful, you know. And what's confluent to that is Nasdaq as well, because NQ did the same thing, all right. But you have to zoom out. Come on, guys, you know this. Zoom out. Zoom out again. There's this high right here. So if you assume you're trading liquidity and then like you're shorting right here, you're risking the fact that this is a relatively equal high. Okay, so pay attention to that. We 8 people in here. Come on, guys. Drop some questions. Drop some pairs you'd like me to see. Drop your questions, whatever. But yeah, I think we're going up. And if you're not aware yet, we got a win yesterday on yesterday's live. Called out. Traded, you know, like I took the trade in front of you. So yeah, just putting it out there, you know, just putting it out there. We also called multiple stuff like the level of Bitcoin. Someone wanted to see if Bitcoin was going higher at this point, and ended up tapping that. This oil would have been a break even. The gold one that I called out, but a student took it on live. And yeah, another thing that's interesting is I've got an alert for Australian dollar. So can you show a top-down analysis how to guide through? I mean, that would be kind of long, but really basic for Forex or futures. It's kind of the same thing. Like you start on H4, H1 hourlies, you mark your liquidities, you kind of figure out the trend, all right? You mark down your liquidities, and to trade on a safer side, you wait for one of those liquidities to get taken, and then you buy your shorts depending on where we hit the highs or lows. Yeah, any pair works on in all domains. Liquidity works on all domains. If you're seeing like it's all about that, I'm not gonna see Australian dollar because there's probably nothing in this pair. But if I pull out EU, for example, there's a bunch of drawings. And you can see the things that got marked out on H4, and we're going from one liquidity to another, right? Boom, we hit this, you could have shorted. Boom, we sweep this, we could have bought, fuck. And then boom, you buy again, and then something hits and you can sell. And even if you're not correct, like let's say here you would have been selling and price continues to go up, well, you could have had this reaction, and this reaction on the higher time frames, on the lower time frames, you know, is enough to give yourself a win. It's like 40 pips or something, you know. So a small reaction on the higher time frames can easily give you a win within a day on the lower time frames. So yeah, and we're also looking at YM, because I know a trader, nice friend of mine, that's also, oh, okay, there's also this right here that I can't forget, that just mentioned in this pair yesterday that says was better than NQ and ES. So we're about to see. I can see how it moves very, very similar to them. If there's a setup, you know, because ES and NQ move similarly, but then it's the fact of choosing which one has the best setup. And yesterday we ended up taking ES because ES had actually swept something right here. It actually swept this, but it wasn't on the mini, it was on the micro. So yeah, I ended up sweeping this privately low, whereas NQ left it intact as an equal low. So I wasn't going to risk it on an equal low. You know, if I trade liquidity, I'm not going to trade support and resistance. nothing bad against them. It's just not my logic. So follow your own logic in the markets. Okay, so yeah, we're about to wait on this open. You guys want to see anything? What you guys thinking as well? Like, let me know your analysis. Let me know where you think the pairs are gonna go. Come on, we got 9 people. Let's put it to 10. Come on, start dropping your likes. Go check out Apex, man. Crude oil. All right. Crude oil. There's a massive trend line that's being built, man. But because of this, didn't work out yesterday, and it's coming back to it. I don't think it's gonna hold. Like, we can go down from here, but I would only look to trade oil if I were to. If we swept this above, if they swept the previous daily low, high, sorry, and then went down. Because then here, as you can see, there's like no zone for you to here to trade. But yeah, there's a trend line being built, and there's overall bias on the higher time frame. As you know, it's bearish, and we have still that higher time frame target of equal lows in the higher time frame. As you know, yeah, right here, building equal lows to it. So yeah, I would look to take advantage on shorts on oil, but only if we got this previous daily high swept today. For gold, gold just a machine, man. Yesterday I was telling you could look for longs here. Then we had a sweep of it, beginning of Asia, and then you get that killer timing in the Asia for gold, which is like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. for UTC plus 2, middle of Asia essentially, and it just ran from there. So, but either way, there's nothing. I don't know. For gold, I would just look for pullbacks. Like if it sweeps like Asia session here, try to long it. No, maybe there's a trend line here that's gonna be built. Yeah, something like that. For USD, there's nothing, man. There was this sweep of Asia, and then maybe some guys took advantage to buy during London, but I don't think you would even have like some structure in here. Like, there's not much maybe here, but like you'd have been risking, you know, like you'd have been like this trade hovering out your entry. Then there's a whole like news move in here. Yeah, I don't know. I had a student that took like a risky trade during news, but he didn't manage to get himself in before the news release. So he was longing, but he didn't manage to get in before the news release. So he got fucked by the spreads in here. Like, he was supposed to get a win in here, but he actually got tagged in the same place as his TP. So yeah, I told him on that. So if you want to trade news, you can't be expecting, if it's the news is strong though, kind of like this, you can't be expecting to get in on a trade for price to tag you in here and then like tag you out here. You know, the price goes from here to here in a second. So you will be, whether you position yourself, you have your entry here, the price will fill you in where it can fill you in. So at the tops, you know, at the moment it's spawned. But yeah, I wasn't feeling this because we only had one sweep of Asia. If we had a 2 sweep of Asia, I told the Discord that like, yeah, I could trade that. Yes, could be something right now. Still waiting on that sweep. We already open. Okay, we already open. We're going to the downside. I mean, if you do go to the downside, it is what it is, you know? There's two things, right? If it doesn't go up and do the old trap, that's okay. We just missed that. If it goes down, that's just more reason to buy, you know? And it's safer. It's safer to look for buys than to look for longs. And look at this. NQ is super good because we still have this higher time frame liquidity that's just above, sitting there waiting to be swept. So in here, I mean, I'm just marking out my liquidities. In here, this is a bit super close to it. So I don't know if it will sweep it, but I don't know if it will give some kind of structure for me to place myself here. So let's see, because it will. If it sweeps it, it will be kind of strong, and then if it reverses from there, I don't know if you all have even structure to position myself. But yeah, just marking out liquidity is lower. If London gets taken, then Asia will get taken as they are super close. You know, so mark something like this. If market didn't want to open the market and sweep it this way, then that's cool. We just sweep to the downside and look for longs like this, which we have the high just above, man. We have the high just above, and you've seen how well we've been doing by just longing the market. Everyone's trying to call the tops, just long the market. You could have it from here. I was more on the ES pairs. You know, the long yesterday. 2 days before, there was possibility of a longs. Yeah, so we had the Tuesday longs that we got TP on live. Then we had this that I wasn't live streaming, but I got taken out break even. But I would be getting a TP if I could hold overnight. Then Friday, just perfect. Crazy price action. And then you can just continue to long, you know. Market opens up, it sweeps something, you look too long. Especially when you get these higher time frame prices. Like ES is at all-time highs, but NQ is not. So you even have like that amount of certainty towards it. So yeah, perhaps I'm looking more at NQ today than ES. Yeah. Me too. If it does happen, cause you know news went up, but okay, it's going back up again. But I was thinking that like we was going up during news and then like gonna reverse the whole thing. So yeah, if we do sweep London low on EUGU, we could have a potential buy move from there, as we still have these high time frame targets on the XY. I still believe the XY is going down. Maybe not now, but I mean, not today, you know, but soon. But we can still go up. Let's say to this efficiency. That's possible, you know. And just now it's doing equal highs with another structure from previous week. Right here. So you can have the XY doing this, coming to this efficiency, testing this out, and then head lower, which will mean EU and GU would continue to go down and then go up. Then it's a matter of checking those zones. No, but yeah, for EUGU, best case scenario is to either short here after the sweep of high time frame liquidity, or if we can long it if it continues to go down and goes to a good zone to take advantage of this bias that we are certain that's going to happen. You know, let me keep an eye on NQ. Aye, any mods in the chat? Nah, there's no one in the chat controlling this shit. This is a free country here. Yo, Wick, what's up? You still funded, man? Still got your funded accounts? Aye, man. Get the likes up, people. Get the likes up. We're 6 in here, which is cool. Yesterday we was kind of 6 at this point, but then we can start to averaging out 10, 20 people. But then the market was already boring. But I was still dropping the gems, you know. Yeah. That's okay, man. Happens. You blew both. At least, you know, you could have saved them maybe, but you would have been like trading them for like months and months and months, you know. Kind of like what I did when I was unprofitable, but that's like something that you guys don't want to be doing, is like be trading a challenge for like months and months, like 9 months into a challenge, you know. Where are people seeing me, man? Where are you guys seeing? Which pairs you trading today? Come on, man. I want to see people in the chat. You guys want to get funded today? I'm about to get funded. I'm smelling a certificate, boy. I can smell it. Yeah, Blue and Both shit was hard during August and July. Yeah, man. It's like the price action wasn't favorable. That's true. That's true. But the thing is, kind of like what I was punishing myself as well during those months is that price action wasn't optimal, but no one's forcing you to trade, you know? So if you lose, that's your own fault. Regardless if the market conditions were shit, you know? Because you decided to trade. But I don't blame you, I decided to trade too. Wix Sibao. What the fuck is Sibao, man? Everyone, even the haters telling me Sibao, but I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm either to hold or I'm just like I'm just TikTok uncultured or some shit like that. Bro, you guys, what language you guys speaking, man? D4 V4? Damn! 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 He said, shut up, pussy. Talk to me when you're funded, boy. Sheesh. That boy hold you, man. You can't speak now. We seem to be getting a sweep now on NQ. Close to it. Let's see. Potentially. Nah, this is not even worth it. You know, the risk reward towards the target is not even that much. So yeah, perhaps continue to sleep lower or give some extra structure in here for me to place myself. These are in the middle of nowhere as well. Australian dollar, I was mentioning, yeah. So for this one, hold up. So for this one, I got an alarm triggered because like there's this H4 high that's just been touched. It hasn't been swept, but it has been touched. So we might be able to get some shorts out of this, you know. And it's also giving out the trap, but that's more for the support resistance traders. As it comes to it, it bounces off of it. People are trying to short because this resistance now. It is like a breaker structure here, you know, even better. Right now it's breaking it with the impulse. Also because of the news, but coincidence? No. Like, news are just setup accelerators, in my opinion, okay? So yeah, we just touched it, and right now for people that's also trying to play out the retracement of the news, I mean they're gonna get smoked. It's not only gonna be a trap for it, but it's also higher time frame liquidity is making equal highs. So you might get a sweep of it, and then try to take out the shorts to go from one liquidity to another. Right, but that's on Australian dollar. So moving with precaution because it's not the type of pairs that I would trade. Yeah. You also looking at it? That's good. Yo, Francisco. What's good? What's the plan today? What's the plan today? What y'all boys looking at? What y'all boys looking at? For me, I'm looking at NQ right now. Only thing I'm looking at so far. Okay. Okay, little EU2R. What was that? Longs? You longed it off of this order block? That made a news move or something? It's a bit of FMC type shit. I don't fuck with that, but let me see. 177047. Oh, you kind of up there. Okay. Yeah, post news, but I mean the order block, the low that made the news event, the news, the push up. I don't see. I'm saying you traded news, but and TP047. Yeah, I can kind of see. But yeah, I wouldn't do it in my opinion. We 8 people in here, man. Come on. If you're in the office right now, if you're in school, respect the hustle, but let's try to get some. I know you get more people joining after, but these right now are the prime timings where you want to be joining. Right now I'm waiting for gold to decide where you want to go. Yeah, I wouldn't touch gold. I mean, I don't trade it, but I wouldn't touch it. Yeah, it can go up, can go down from here. I mean, no shit, right? But but yeah, I wouldn't touch it because, as you said, where he wants to decide to go, it can go either way. So I'll just wait for one liquidity to get touched. Same thing I was telling the guys where for the outlook, like you have this liquidity on gold, right? If you want to be safe, I mean, just wait for this to get swept and then long it, or wait for this to get swept and then short it. One of the two. Nah, man, nah. I never been to Bali. Maybe you're thinking of my friend that's actually in Bali, but nah, I'm in Portugal. Soon to be in those lands. Soon. The Huz is calling me. And seeing you trading futures so I can learn something. Okay. Man. Trust me. Gonna learn like this. Futures in that hard. If you're already in the markets, gonna learn fast, especially if you trade liquidity. You're gonna be good, man. You're gonna be good. I traded for Forex for 5 years and then move over to futures 1 month. I mean, 1 week I was funded. So crazy. And yeah, man, you can literally, like you're seeing below my face, you got 80% discount code on Apex right now. So like a 50k account can literally cost you like $20. So yeah, let's hope. Let's go. Oh shit, did we get the sweep? Ah no, this was from news. Okay. So yeah, this on Dow Jones would be perfect though, because it would be the sweep of the highs. I think all-time highs. A trap because the first sweep was made during the news move, which is 1 hour before the actual market opened, and we have an overall trend line. Oh, okay. That's good, Francisco. That's good. But remember to trade it though, because you only got 1 month to pass it. I mean, you can hold it still, but you gotta pay for a subscription, and like, I wouldn't pay for a subscription, and you guys shouldn't as well. Like these futures accounts, is either pass it in 1 month or like blow it. Yeah, so yeah, man. Hopefully you can catch some trades with me, and we'll get you to fund it. And these accounts are cheap, guys. Like you can literally buy a few and you increase your chances of getting funded if you're not like copy trading them or at all, of course. Yeah. But then it's like you're already funded, you know. Then it's like, okay, you're paying. It's still like for the amount that is, it's still cheaper than a Forex's one. So let's say Forex is $200 up front. Uh, Futures is like $20 up front, and then like you pay the fee, but like you are making money and paying the fee. I mean, depends. I only go for, if you mean like the lifetime and the monthly, I only go for lifetime subscription. Like once you pass the account, they give you a choice to either pay monthly or pay the lifetime fee. I choose lifetime. Like uh, I'm not worried about like uh, having my account blown within a month, you know. And it's like if you choose monthly, you're saving like, it's like a difference of $30 between the two as well. So like, why not just go for the lifetime, you know? I mean, yeah, but once you pay that lifetime fee, you're already like funded. But yeah, that's the confidence of like having the payout coming from it. That you boys need. So, um, here there's nothing. I mean, if we also, there's two scenarios. We either get this on ES, the sweep of it, and then you can look for shorts, or we get something swept lower on NQ, and you can look for longs. I'm liking this though. I'm liking this Asia, and then just go for longs, and we have the target, which is the best. The reason why I'm looking at 8Q is because of this overall target on the higher time frames. If you guys new in here, first of all, drop a like. But if you go on the 4 hours, you can see this high right here. Looking beautiful, making relative equal highs for it to be swept. Alright? So yeah, boys, go get yourself an Apex account so you can be loaded like me and have some fun, have some in profit, right? We have 2 accounts that just need 1 win, and they good to be funded, ready to be making cash on. So yeah, if there's something today, obviously we're not gonna force anything. But yeah, let me have a look at this. Nah, it's a bit risky. It's a bit risky. It's a bit risky, but yeah, these accounts cost like nothing, so you can. But nah, I'm afraid some of the people would take like the same trades. But yeah, this can happen. Oh, yeah, and you can get the 3 until the target. Yeah, but I don't know, man. It can, because like this level was the low that made this high, and people are obviously like seeing this price fly from here or seeing price melt from somewhere. They have their order blocks ready to buy over here. They get swept, so this became a smart market trap. So this can also become a smart market trap, and you have the higher time frame liquidity up there, so that can be gone as well. But I don't know. It's too, the structure is not clean. It's a bit refined, you know. But yeah, the accounts are cheap. If you don't give a fuck, like, just do it, you know. I mean, keep a sane trading, but yeah, that's why you keep also rotating between accounts as well. But yeah, I'm not taking this just to see. I would much rather prefer to see this. So I'll leave it like this. Okay. And yeah, Keep the likes up, boys. Okay, 8 likes. 8 likes. Okay, let's put it to 10. Let's put it to 10. All right. See if this goes up. See, it's a Wednesday, man. Just had news released, and I hope it's not boring. But yeah, we're here to do our job. Some 9 to 5 shit. Pulling up to the stream every single day. Right. But at least you guys are here. NQB jumping. Just went down, bro. But you mean like the behavior of it? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've seen that. NQ is a bit more active than ES. But that's also good though. Yeah. But that's also good. Because if NQ moves faster to some direction and ES is kind of slower, then you can kind of buy ES to then take advantage of that move up. You know? But yeah, it's going a bit crazy. It's now testing out this order block of London lows. Wouldn't trust it though. I want to see some clean liquidity getting taken. I don't want no order blocks being respected, no ICT shit. I just want to see people getting stopped out. Just want to see motherfuckers lose money. For me to make money. Okay, that's the game. That's the game, man. That's the game. You know? Somebody gotta lose. Game's game. Exactly. Game's game. Right? They can win over here. They can win over here. Right? But yeah, waiting on this though. Waiting on this. This seems good. Then YM, there's like a huge trend line down below, so I wouldn't like buy it, you know. I would love to sell it if it was happier. But I can't take advantage of that, so I will not buy it because my stop loss will be under the trend line. So over the trend line, sorry. So it wouldn't like be respectful to my logic, to my plan and stuff, because I trade liquidity. Yeah, ES same thing. Would love to see this go up here. So yeah, we can catch the long at that NQ low, and like in the meantime that we get our profits on NQ, we can have ES doing this, and then we sweep this at the same time that we sweep the all-time highs on NQ, and then we can potentially take shorts on both. That's on like a good side of things. That's if it happens, you know. And then Forex kind of dead today, kind of dead. Yeah, if PPI would have went lower and swept this, we would have been on buys maybe. Okay, we're seeing Australian dollar give us a move though. Might have something. All right, 10 people in this bitch. Come on, keep the numbers up. Give me some likes, you know. 20 likes, I'll show my ass on screen. All right. Alright, go easy now. But yeah, let's see. Australian dollar just did a sweep of the high time frame. High I was mentioning. I think it's H4. Yeah, H4. Okay. So we're seeing that sweep. It was making also equal highs during the move of the news. Yeah. And now as it sweep it, I'm not looking to short it right away. This is Forex. And it's still New York. I'm looking for a second sweep of it, right? So I'm looking for the sweep already happened, and I'm looking for a second sweep. I'm looking for it to give a reaction to the downside, get some people in, trap them, and then enter in the market. I enter once everybody gets stopped out. Like Dino says, game is game, you know? So gotta keep an eye on NQ as well, because this shit about to be quick. So get your funnel accounts ready, boys. I mean, if you're taking any of the trades, right? And if it's confluent to your plan. All right, I'm not God over here. You got your analysis, I got my analysis. If both match, right, you can take it. But if not, if my analysis are not confluent to yours, stay out of it, of course. And remember, I don't have a 100% win rate, only 40%. Yeah, still profitable though. It's win rate plus risk reward. Don't be on that bullshit that like you need high win rate to be profitable, right? It needs the two. And even someone with a high win rate may not be profitable if they like going for negative risk reward. I can also have a 90% risk reward if 90% win rate if I want to, right? If I want a 90% win rate, look, I can do this. Look at this. This is your favorite trader right here. Man, I'm so good at trading. I have a 90% win rate. And then you look at those his trades is like this. Okay? That's 90% win rate for you. Oh, TP hit. TP hit, guys. I sent you the signal. And then TP1 hit in 20 seconds. You're not even in the signal and it's already TP hit. All right. It's being a bit slow, you know. Kind of like yesterday, okay? Don't get fooled, because yesterday, not on NQ. On ES, market opens, slow. Then 1 hour after, out of the blue, gives it a massive dump, sweeps the downside. We have our manipulation. Boom, we take the trade, long it, TP hit. Nice and easy. So today, maybe the same thing, all right? We patiently wait for the sweep, and then if we get it, we try to long it, and hopefully it is a win. Okay? So stay in here if you want to take it. If you want to see me taking it, if you want to see some foreign accounts, some profit, or just losses in general. All right? Because not all rainbows and sunshines in here. Okay. I mean, what y'all watching? Come on, boys. Be active. Don't forget about the partials. I mean, are you talking about the 90% thing? The 90% win rate? Yeah, I don't even know how their partials work, but yeah, it's obviously partials, because if you say like TP1 hit, then you have partials. Okay, we're getting some action in here. Okay. Manage. Okay, if you're new to the stream, listen up. NQ, waiting for this, right? If it happens. Okay? It's gonna leave the arrow like this. And oil, nothing. Gold. Damn, I even forget to share it on my Instagram. I haven't put the story up, man. Alright, for the people to know. Because you gotta keep reminding people, you know? It's just me. Our stream is lagging a little. I'm like a minute late. I don't know, man. Sometimes it might lag out of the blue, but for me it looks fine. I'm also watching it on my phone, looking towards the chat in here. right. Now here's the thing, boys. Here's the thing. Here's what I was mentioning. Because I'm waiting for NQ to do a sweep to the downside and then long it. But ES might give me a short setup. But I don't want to take that short setup if NQ hasn't still broken these highs. Because I'm expecting NQ to continue, right? But at the same time, NQ might arrive here and then go down, take these highs, and then actually go up. But I sense it would be risky. Is lagging for y'all? Damn, sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. I'm kind of new to this shit. I'll try to look at the parameters and look at the aftermatch. Yo, it might not be the most quality, you know, but in terms of the knowledge, hey, we up there. We up there. The value given and the realness as well. My background video. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if it takes that much space, you know. I'll look into it, but I don't know. Okay. I'll just remove it. Let me know how it looks in the next few minutes. All right. So yeah, NQ still in here, giving up a reaction. Can go up from here, right? But I'm just waiting for this. ES can do this. Fucking fly, man. Bitch ass. Ay. This nothing. Australian dollar. This is the second sweep, but this is only on M1 or so. Like, I'm waiting for something better. I'm waiting for something better in here. That will look something like this. Yo, Sean, what up? Nah, man, you the goat, man. What's up? Hey, man, you string trade. So, are you looking at Australian dollar right now? There might be something, at least for the day. I don't normally tend to look at these pairs, but it's on a good high time frame zone. So just looking at that. Yeah, man. Yeah. Trying to look at futures now. Futures is the one that looks interesting today. I mean, kind of every day. Nah, silver, there's nothing. I mean, this will be a trap for sure if you're trading silver. But most of you guys probably aren't. If you trade gold, silver is even crazier. It's better now. I think that was just me. I mean, sometimes it might be. Sometimes I don't know, man. Sometimes it depends from person to person. You know. I mean, ETH up a lot at the moment. I'm looking at. Oh, Euro Australian dollar. Okay. Buys if it can come down to that. Okay. Yeah, you mentioned me the Ethereum. I fucking even got it right here. God damn! This brother knows how to trade. Yeah. Fucking hell. You mentioned me quite a bit. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, till here for sure. This liquidity, these equal highs, kind of remind me of Bitcoin ones, and Bitcoin ones already got hit. It was like these ones, something like that. So if like Ethereum follows now, it should be good. It should be good. And then let's see. Okay, this motherfucker is dumping hard. Yeah, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Great recognizes great, you know. So yeah, this, this, for sure. Oh man, I had something drawn right here. I didn't take advantage. Fucking hell. You see the power of higher time frame liquidities, guys? Look at this black line right here. I don't know where it's at, but I knew I drew it. Or I'm just bullshitting. It should have been this. I think it was this. But there's like an error or something. I think it was this. But yeah, executable for sure. I mean, yeah. Yeah. And I'll mark this. I don't know. Maybe I didn't put the alarm on it, because I remember I did a whole like examine analysis on the high time frame of multiple like pairs that I don't trade, and especially this was like 20th of August. I did the analysis like 1 week before this. So yeah, this was some great sales. Yeah. What's up, Kavi? By the way, welcome. Uh, yes, going up, and Q probably going up as well. Okay. If we don't get the longs, that's all right. That's all right. Sometimes you think you're gonna miss it, but in reality, like it's just better to patiently wait. Because yes, it can go up here, and my analysis was right, but I didn't execute on it. Well, because my zone didn't get touched, but we can also have this happening now, and then I get my zone and my longs and my win. Yeah, likewise. Chilling as well, waiting for the setups. Looking at US 30. All right, we'll do an analysis on it. Fuck. We'll do a quick analysis on it. We got 10 people in this bitch, 11 likes. Keep those up. And yeah. Waiting on setups. Because this live stream won't be the most entertaining. I'm telling you guys. It can be the most valuable, where I drop the most amount of knowledge than the random guys, but it won't be the most entertaining. Like, I'm not scalping. We might not even get a position. And yeah. Um, Let me see. What kind of position are you looking at? Are you looking at longs? Are you looking at shorts? I'm liking this, by the way. Just over 15 minutes, I can see something. Yeah. Longs depends. But I'm gonna tell you what I'm looking. This equal high just got swept, right? On news timing, but it's news timing. So first sweep can be a trap, just because it wasn't made during market open. So one scenario is we can have this, and then you take your shorts, and there's this beautiful trend line, kind of similar to YM, and I think ES, right? Second scenario, there's the London lows right here making equal lows with this New York action, so you can have a sweep of it and then go to there. So then you can take the longs here and then take the shorts here. if market gives you that, you know. Let's see. It looks good. It looks good. So yeah, similar to this chart. Yes, almost sweeping that. Yeah. But only in that zone. Only in that zone. Only patiently wait for that. Waiting for something to get swept. Don't fully trust those levels. Well, do what you know. You know. Do what your strategy says. Most importantly, don't just do what I say. Okay, but yes, we might be sweeping these highs too, but we're all-time highs. So gotta be cautious with that. And we're on the trending market, which is bullish as well. So we want to be careful, not just calling the tops like the most guys that are always losing, going against the trend. But okay, the Australian dollars kind of doing it. Kind of, it's not beautiful though. It isn't beautiful though. This would be. But if it was London close, I would take it without any hesitation. This, boom. And then Asia moves a bit because it's an Asian pair. Yo, Fuladi. Como vai? Como é? Brasileiro? What's up, what's up? Drop some love in the chat, man. Oh, Moroccan. Yeah, I spoke to you, man. Yo, what's up? From North Morocco or South Morocco? Meaning you speak like French or you speak Spanish? If you can speak one of them. I'm good, bro. Always good, man. Trading has been good. Yesterday we just got a win. Taking on this live. Okay, so if you want some cheap signals, you can try to take it, you know. Casablanca, alright. French, alright, ça va. Damn, we got 13 people in this bitch. Come on, keep the numbers up. Yo, need hers. White monster charts and yeah, you know, man. You guys shouldn't be drinking this if you're unprofitable, but yeah, this will keep you up for the charts and for this live. Because yesterday I was in here for 3 hours. Yeah, just a patience game. So, hey, don't hesitate in the asking questions, dropping love in the chat, and I don't know, man. I'll respond to any of y'all. You know, I'm not a super famous streamer, so I can see every single chat and respond to every single one of you guys. So if you want to know anything, just drop it in, and we'll have a look at the chart or your question. Where are you at right now, Sean? By the way, you're not in KL, right? Are you? Like if I was to short ES, it would be on this structure that's gonna make this high. Not on this, because this would be too big and then too visible for people. Because then once it breaks this, it can easily reverse. So if it would have been like something like this, if I were to look too short. Okay. Okay, Phuket. Yeah, nice, man. I want to check out Phuket. It's the spot where I'm going next to in Thailand. How was Phuket though? Because I hear a lot of mixed things about it. Some people say it's good, some people say it's shit. Some people say the only good part is like Rawai or something, which is like kind of like the peaceful area, like a bit far from Patong. Maybe I'm not. I don't know Phuket a lot. But yeah, man, I might go to KL for a bit. I might go to KL for a bit, for another month or 3 weeks, something like that, before I go to Phuket. I was learning Portuguese, but sadly I forgot it. Yeah, man, that's cool though. That's cool. That's cool, man. Portuguese is hard. It's hard. Yeah, man, you were long for a bit, man. I thought you had like fucking left KL, living that digital nomad lifestyle, man. Location freedom. That's what we all aspire to do, man. That's what you guys in the chat supposed to be doing. Is learning how to trade, man. So y'all can be like Sean. Nah, I'm gonna keep the arrow so you motherfuckers don't try to gamble. Alright, I'm not in this position, okay? I'm not gonna get stopped out. If you're new, what I'm expecting is waiting for NQ to do this. If it doesn't, I missed it. It's whatever. Yes, maybe there's a short position, so that's where we gotta think, because it might be a conflict of interest. Because on NQ, I'm seeing longs. On ES, I might seeing shorts. All right, so I gotta make a decision. But I'm gonna see that at the moment. And Australian dollar, there might be some shorts. Not yet though. And the XY is dumping, but it might be in the middle of nowhere for these pairs. Okay, let's see these motherfuckers go down. It's a patience game, boys. It's a patience game. If you want scalping, if you want 10 trades in a live stream, go watch another guy, man. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's getting all. It's dumping, but it's like middle of nowhere for me. I mean, long term, yeah. Long term, yeah. Day trading, I wouldn't touch in this area. I'm also waiting it for to go down here. At least this is like, it's not previous monthly low, but it's from like July or something. And even then, like this level can also go to. So yeah, also trying to catch those longs on EU or GU. Okay. Okay. That's interesting to be called, I guess. I mean, you gotta be strong though. You can't be a skinny fuck. If your name is like it isn't. Is it still in English? Might not be. It's not exactly steel, but yeah. I don't know. It's what's happening with my cursor. Yeah, some fucked up shit. 11 people in the chat. Come on. I'm going for 20 likes. I want 20 likes. I want 20 likes, man. And make sure you get yourself an Apex account. Steely. Alright, Steely. um, yeah, man. Patience game. Patience game. Nothing in the market so far. Um, this is just for observation purposes. Right. But if you take it, I wouldn't be mad at it, you know. Nah, don't trade crypto. I mean, I kind of used to for the gamble, just for the fun of it. Was going on it's not pump fun. It's from coins that is pump fun, but what's the other site called where the low market cap stocks are published and you can trade on it. I forgot, man, but I did a crazy trade. I mean, it's still my most viewed video on the YouTube channel to this day. It's how I turned $1 into 50K, but those 50K don't exist though. And that shit got rug pulled like in a second. But yeah, it was trading those stupid meme coins, worthless ones. But it was just for the gamble, right? I was putting $10 here, $10 there. Coins like fucking Putin something, fucking oh fuck, that's the coin where I made the 50K. Fart coin, shit coin, ass coin, dumb shit like that, really. I mean, what you guys looking at, man? What you guys trading? Markets look a bit boring, but hey, let's wait 30 minutes, 1 hour or so. London close might give us some setups. Especially for this case, London close tends to make efficiency with London price action. So you might have London being either bullish or bearish in this case. It doesn't really matter because New York was bullish. You might have the retracement on London close, which could give you a win on the S if you try to short it. And the trade would be like this. Not yet. Still need to see this high being swept if we're looking at the shorts. But I don't know yet. Just because of the whole NQ outlook. But yeah, those shorts could mean that NQ would go to my target and then I can long it, which would be good. Bro, can you explain your strategy, please, or refer to a video? I mean, you either work personally with me to get it all full and organized, or like you gotta go through the trenches and find it, man. You gotta watch all the stuff because it's not well organized. I would just either go watch my video on YouTube that's 2 hours and a half long. All right, and you see my strategy step by step, rather than me explaining you here on live. Airdrop, I don't know if that was the name of it. But yeah, man, go watch that video or go to my channel and there's a playlist on that's called trading, where it's everything that's every video that's kind of like educational towards the strategy and different things. Then if you want psychology, you go over like trading talks. But yeah, go to my channel and dig into the videos. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. Yeah, waiting on this. I mean, hey, this Australian dollar is not looking that bad. Not looking that bad. You got two 15-minute candle breaking, okay. Yeah. It's not that bad. It's not that bad, but you might get fucked with these spreads in these type of in this kind of pairs. You know, just on this on the yuan price, there's like a whole pip 0.3 of spreads. It's massive, which means if I were to trade this, I would have to put my stop loss not at 8.4, but 9.4 or my 9.5, even more, just to be in the trade in case. Uh, I'm trying to do a challenge, maybe live trade every single day for this month. Okay? So you guys do need to learn how to trade, all right? I might be here. Might give off, I mean, probably will give off some signals, you know, as I'm live trading and got a trade. And you will see me taking the trades. Yesterday we just took a winner, all right? But at the end of the day, you still gotta learn for yourself, cause you never know. Tomorrow I might die, you know. So if I do so, I mean, you stop earning money in trading. So you do have to learn by yourself. So don't take this for granted. Just learn with it. Take advantage of this live stream to just learn from it. You know, recently you said you don't use candlesticks. Why? I mean, I just go based off my vision. I can kind of use it. I mean, I don't use it in the sense of like, oh, this is like a shooting star or just like a doji, so let me do this. Like I just understanding the story behind it. Okay, went up, then it did like go down, and then do the second sweep. Because sometimes I can just understand it by the candles, kind of. Because in here, if you have like one candle going up and then you have another candle going up, that means like there was a second sweep inside. If there was an M15, I mean, it might not look too good to explain, but yeah. Let's say sometimes you might have a candle that's rejection like this from a level, and if then I can look to see another sweep of it just off this rejection, and I can consider that a smart money trap and then trade the opposite move. And most people will see this rejection, will see this candle or something, maybe even the candle partners, just because it has a long wick, because it rejected from that level, they'll try to short or buy or trying to retrace that candle. And I'll just look for that to get swept. I might use some things that's conflict to the candlestick things, I guess, but I'm not purposely looking into it. I'm just looking at liquidity for the most part, you know. Just I want to see levels get targeted, regardless. Sometimes I would like for it to be like a good candle to sweep it, like an impulsive one, you know. That would be good. That would tell me it's like a buy to sell or is a sell to buy, meaning a manipulation candle towards the sweep of liquidity, and then take the opposite move. That will show me like strength for the sweep, and then trade the opposite move. But yeah, sometimes it can even be like a small ass sweep, like boring ass candles, but it can still work depending on the timing though. If it's London close, I might accept it. I mean, if it's helpful, if it's useful for you, then good, man. But it doesn't have to be for everyone, you know? And another thing, like, you guys gotta keep in mind is that you gotta keep your strategy and your plan, like, simple. And in a way that's executable, and for you to know, for you to give a binary response to it once you're at the market. Like, here's my setup here. It's either yes or no. There's like no maybe, you know? And for you not to be confusing a lot of stuff, because then if you're trading this but then you're waiting for this candlestick and it might not happen, and then one works and then the other works, and you're battling between each other. I mean, it can just be a confluence, but then if you're having too many confluences, then you're waiting for the stars to be aligned. And I can tell you this from experience, most of the times they don't align. That's why we risk 1%. That's why we don't like risk our whole accounts in a single trade, because we know there's stuff that there's against us. Okay, that can be all like entry confirmation. That can be good. It's all a matter of testing out and see if it works for you, right? Do what works best for you. I usually I have a certain quiz, a certain exercise for my students in the mentorship, and I ask them, um, what should you do? Should you do what Dylan says, or should you do what works best for you? It's kind of a trick question, but the answer is you do what works best for you, right? You can build a foundation of a math strategy, but at the end of the day, we're all different. We all have different psychology. Sometimes we might see different things. The chart might be the same, but I mean, some might be more risk adverse than others. Some might take the setup where some might not see it at the moment. And yeah, we all have different psychologies, and then our testing, our results might be different. Our data might be slightly different, you know? Got 9 people in here. That's good. That's good. That's good. But it's better if you guys would have showed up earlier, you know, when markets are better than now. But yeah, it's still London close, so it's still a good timing. Okay, in Forex, this is the part where I get a lot of wins. I know I got a student that's looking at this. I bet you he's looking at this. That motherfucker is good. Maybe not. I hope he's not, because there's a higher liquidity here. But we might have a London close retracement in this. That's what I'm seeing. Do what the prophet dude says. Sometimes, yeah, you gotta do it, man. But yeah, there might be a London close trade in here if we sip this and then go down. I don't like this area though, and there's a whole like massive higher time frame liquidity in here. There's equal lows as well, but London was bullish, New York was bullish, so London close might be a retracement of both, and this might be a trap. So it can work. We can come here and then go there, but you gotta be aware of the risk that we can just come here, as that's the where the most amount of liquidity lies. Exactly, opportunistic. I'm looking for a short on the EU as well. Yeah, you can do so, but if you are, then only look for it once you see this high of the liquidity, because as you see, like this is all the same thing I was telling. Was it Fuladi? Yeah, that was mentioning candlesticks. Like people are seeing this huge wick, huge rejection of the news. They're immediately trying to catch a retracement. They might have catched a little bit. It depends if they're scalpers or not. But if they're targeting this, they're most likely gonna get stopped out right now. I'm gonna do this and then head out. So yeah, it's a possible one. You gotta accept the risk that the price can easily continue to go up. There's always risk. There's always something against you. It's just that sometimes it's more risk than not. But depends, because this is looking like a massive stop loss. So you'd have to refine your area some way in here, in order to at least to have the 3R, or at least until the structure. Something to watch out. Or on EU, we've already done it. And on EU, I mean, I don't like the zone as well. It's in the middle of nothing, but yeah, it can work. So now on EU, we might have another sweep of it, and then you can use this structure to place yourself and take the shorts until here, if it works. Okay, it's not the best type of quality setup, but at least the pips are lower than the GU, it seems. But even then, I would like it more to be 3R, to be done with 3R by this liquidity. Right. That's good, Mohammed. That's good. That's good. I'm glad you're back as well. Glad to see some faces that were in here yesterday. So yeah, we're at 14 likes. Keep those up, people. Keep those up. 11 people in here. Um, it's London close now. Don't be too demotivated. Like markets are slow, but there still can be some action now. There can still be some action. All right. I'm always here, just not commenting. I mean, but you should be commenting, man. Should be commenting, man. The more you guys do so, the more I'll continue and the more I'll talk. You know. And so yeah, if you just got in now, London close about to start. Market has been dead. Might get some interesting stuff right now as far as day trading. We might get, I don't know now if we're gonna get these shorts on yes or not. But I wouldn't like them too much either way. NQ is in the middle of nowhere. If NQ would dump, I would long in here. I don't know if it will be today. And Australian dollar, there might be a setup. Okay, this structure right now looks better than just this bullshit. So maybe this for London close, you know, as a retracement of the day. Just four, man. Just four. I'm looking at Australian dollar, but only because it took a higher time frame liquidity. So, but I don't know if I'll still take it or not. You know, I'm just checking. It's still something that I'm looking into. And either if I trade it, it's only on challenges. I'm not doing any risky stuff on like funded accounts. But on Forex, I only trade EU and GU. And on futures, I only trade ES and NQ. So technically, I trade 4 pairs, but it's like I only trade 2. Because EU and GU are super correlated within each other. ES and NQ, same thing, you know. It's just that whenever one reaches a certain zone, the other might also. And in those scenarios, you just pick which one looks the best, all right? Because you might have a better sweep of liquidity in one. The zone might be better, the target might be better, the setup might look cleaner. You know, it's those type of questions that you gotta ask yourself, and then you take the risk. But don't be doing like certain dudes I've seen, which they long EU and they long GU, and they say, oh, I'm only risking 1%, and they risking 1% like on the long EUs and 1% on the long GUs. Like you're technically risking 2%. You're over risking in those points, in those scenarios. And still thinking you have a good risk management. You're basically risking 2% a trade. If you're okay with that, then cool. But like, don't say you're risking 1%. Or at least divide the risk between the two. This looks interesting though. This looks interesting. I mean, if it looks good to you, take it. Wouldn't be mad on it. But you gotta understand why. I also understand the risk. No? Just waiting on ES and Q do something. Look at this, man. You know, like from this level, you could have gotten some beautiful shorts, but I would still need that extra confirmation of having just a second sweep to it. But if this reaction was made on the market open, yeah, I would be shorting somewhere around this level and taking advantage of the liquidity sweep and the trend line just below. So yeah, I'll keep an eye on this Dow Jones pair that a trading friend told me to look at. Yeah, man. Yeah. Let's see, man. Let's see. We need some action to happen. I would love to be longing NQ today, just to take advantage of this liquidity. I know it will get taken soon. But if it doesn't and it comes down, then even better. I can long it to take advantage of that target. A prop firm had conditions like 1% risk of capital and 10% as target. What do you think? The prop firm only allows you to risk 1% of uh, of capital. If the prop firm has a limit on 1%, I mean that's bullshit. That's bullshit. And 10% the target in this industry is a lot. I mean, depends if you're talking on two step or one step. Because think about this, FTMO are the best, right? They have the best image. They're number one, and they're strict, but they allow you to risk 2%. Maybe 2.5, 3, you're maybe crossing a line. But yeah, you can risk 2% on a challenge. And the target is 8. Yeah, it's 10. But in most firms, the target is 8. And if a company is telling that you can only risk 1% and do 10%, now that's you looking at scammy firms. Yeah, bro. It's from Morocco, but it's whatever, you know. They're looking to make money. They're not looking to pay out people. I had a guy recently telling me like, I don't know if it was you, but like there was some guy in Morocco, I don't know, that was telling me that he got scammed by a firm, and he was asking me for help, and I'm like, well, I mean, what kind of help do you want me to give it to you? And he was like, I just got scammed by this firm. Do you know this firm? And he tells me the name. I don't know it. Of course, I don't know it. You guys looking to trade these like unknown ass firms, like even the top one scam. We've seen like top 5, top 3, top 2 firms in the industry go down. Okay, if you know the founder, then that's cool. That's cool. Does he look like he has money to pay out traders? I mean, bro, you do you. Maybe you get lucky because you have the connection. The connection. But I don't get why people go for these like unknown firms. Like you get like firms that are on the top and are like still cheap compared to FTMO prices. I'm not saying like you guys should go for FTMO because it's the most reliable, whilst it's still the most expensive and the most hardest to pass. Like you can go for funding pips, fund the next. You have my affiliate codes down below. You can get a little discount on them, and they're still like cheap compared to FTMO, and they're legit. But some guys go for these unknown ass firms, and sometimes they're not even that cheap. They're not even that cheap for the risk that you're taking. So I don't know. The test is free, but the mission is so hard. So wait, the challenge is free, but it's hard to pass. You're gonna get hit with the activation fee. I don't know. Or they're looking for traders to trade their own capital, which is super risky. I don't know. Maybe they're looking for traders to put on a book. I wouldn't believe it that much, but okay. I don't know. Three tests. Wait, you gotta do like 10% 3 times. Nah. I mean, if they want to put you in a hedge fund, kind of like that. If they want to give you real capital, then that's one thing. But even when it's private capital, when it's real money, you're not gonna get paid that much in terms of commissions. Depends on your contract, but it's not that amazing unless you're managing millions of millions of millions. and they will give you 100k to trade by the conditions as I said before. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, on a live is alright, but on a challenge, nah. It depends. Cause I mean, for new guys, I tell them like go 1% on a challenge. No, nothing below 1%, but also nothing above 1%. It depends on your trade frequency as well, and your strategy. But and unless you're scalping, because if you're scalping, then obviously you can go below 1% because you're trading that much. But for challenges, I keep it at 2% in challenges, and 1% to make 10. That's like literally 10 R. So that's hard. And they probably have a consistency rule, which makes it even harder. And he said he will sign a contract with salary commissions. Okay. Yeah, but depends. You know. Yeah, because FTMO also has that program where you get A booked, but like it's like what $250 starts at $250 and then it goes all the way to 1,000 or something. But you're basically an employee. Depends on what you're looking at. But then you're all like, exactly. We all did it. My frozen funds still owe me 12. God, they are frozen. That's crazy, man. Yeah. For me, I only got by like my funded engineer. I don't know if you guys know them, but yeah, TFT. I never fall for them. I don't know how they got to top two even. Cause man, you were to look at their website and you'd be like, is this fucking a child's game or what? Like, how are people giving money to this shit? It's like uh Knight challenge, Dragon challenge, King challenge. What the fuck do you mean, man? And it's all drawings and shit. Meanwhile, they're like top two in the industry. And there's even that dumbass guy that got a whole tattoo on his neck about the firm. Yeah, man. Yo, 10 people in this bitch. Come on. 14 likes. Keep that up, man. Keep that up. If you don't know by now, yesterday we took a win on live, right? I mean, the win was made after the live, but okay, the setup was taken here during the live, right? There's one bitch ass dude that just left, right? He's not serious, but you guys that are still in this, we took this during the live, and later on, after like 1 hour after I've closed the live, it hit TP, right? Because it was kind of slow and I was not here gonna chill until the night. So we got a TP on the first ever live stream. And we also took a loss and a break even on Forex. Okay? Keeping it real with y'all. So yeah, and today we haven't taken nothing so far. Because the market is showing nothing. And yeah, that's another tip for you. You don't need to trade every single day. Bro, I'm hearing $100. Yeah, man, you're unlucky, bro. You're unlucky because the times you got time, it's like when there's no setups. But Wednesdays are typically like this. It's like the week cycle or something. You know, the start sometimes is good. Depends on Monday. If it's a no news Monday, it'll be kind of dead. But then like Wednesdays really depends. It can be good, but most of the times there's nothing. Thursdays and Fridays are good. I mean, for me, for my data at least, Thursdays and Fridays are the best for UNGU, for my trading again. And Mondays and Tuesdays are really good for futures. Wednesdays, eh. And the charts are neither giving me a long setup on NQ and neither setup on ES short. But Yeah, look at this on YM. Oil, nothing. If it still respects this trend line, if oil still respects this trend line and goes up, then you can have a beautiful short from the previous daily high. Look, it's reacting from it. So yeah, if we get this, short the hell out of it. Yeah, fuck 1% on a challenge. I usually risk 2.5. Yeah, and you're swinging, so I would do the same. I would do the same. The funder himself was scammed by a prop firm. They stilled him 2 million, and he said, "Why not create for myself and manage money for me?" And I mean, you saw that these guys scammed it 2 million, so I can scam 2 million. I'm just kidding, but hey, it might be that because the money that can be made from prop firms is crazy, boys. It's crazy, and you don't even know half of the stuff that goes in the background, man. They giving out fake certificates to these guys. They like, I've heard that you only need like $10,000 to create a prop firm, right? How crazy is that? EU on Thursday is literally ranging me, dog. I left it months ago. Never trade on Thursday, bro. It can happen as well. It can happen as well. At the start of my journey, I mean, not at the start, but like once I figured out a bit of my data, at the beginning, Thursdays were unprofitable for me, so I just cut them as well. Like I know if you notice some day or some session is like you're unprofitable, don't try to be good at it. Just cut it off. And trading is literally a balance, you know. Like you take the losses out, you get left with the wins. Scandal Kingdom Princess. Watch this on oil though. Watch this on oil. If it plays out, maybe we can get some. Maybe we can get some. At least for me. But oil, it typically holds me. But hey, I might be only getting the bad side of it, the bad probabilities of it. Yesterday I saw this, didn't take it, would give me a break even either way. But the most times I have students that trading on oil. They catch the trades that I don't see. There was this trade as well, like a week ago. But yeah, normally the good trades on oil are always the ones I miss. Yeah, let's see those UK certifications. Yeah, I mean the whole reason, not the whole reason, but a good reason why I trusted Alpha Capital was because apparently the CEO or someone that created the firm was having like a level 5 certification or something like that, and in order to get that you wouldn't need like years in the industry, you know. You need like really good knowledge, right? Some good status in that industry to be getting that. And yeah, Alpha Capital was the best. A couple of years went by and scammy shit started to appear. I don't know how they're still around now, and they even got futures now. But hey, watch out for that. Watch out for that. Okay, okay. I mean, it's for you to take the risk, man. I can't do much with that information, you know. And he's in Morocco. I don't know, man. Are Morocco are Moroccans not scammers? Just what watch on this oil though. Uh, I mean, bro, it's not gonna be that useful. Like you can do the searching by yourself, man. I wouldn't risk it, but at the same time, I'm not Moroccan. If I was Moroccan, I would look into it. You know, that's the things you gotta check. Let me just go to the toilet real quick and catch on with you guys in a minute. But yo, watch out for this oil and don't leave, don't leave, man. I'm back. I'm back. So let's see. Boom, boom, boom. I don't like 1% risk, to be honest. I mean, what about it? Depends if you're profitable, then yeah. Let's make our own prop. Easy, infinite money glitch. Exactly, exactly. Because most people lose. Most people lose. That's why it's such a profitable business. Unless like you get like a crazy gambler or like a profitable motherfucker that's just milking your money. So then you ban him. Like spoiler alert, that's exactly what happens. But no one has ever succeeded in passing his challenge. I mean, 90% or even 95% of traders lose, right? And then you have a difficult challenge. So it's even more harder even to pass. And you said there's like 3 steps. So yeah, of course. He's just getting money. I mean, there's a lot of scammers everywhere. Depends. Are you talking about people or are you talking about firms? Because you only need to go for the best ones. I don't even know like what's the difference in it. Because if it was to be like a massive price difference, I would understand it. But if not, why go? Why go for like an unknown firm? Like you literally got funding pips selling 5Ks for like 30 $20. I mean, I think it's $30. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, I had a look at it, but that's funded X is from AJ Currency or something like that, right? From that guy. Yeah, that's normal in Dubai. There's a lot of scammers, of course. There's yeah. I'm not saying you're wrong, bro. I believe it. Like Dubai is like that. People trying to make that money. Whatever, whatever we need it. So nothing here. I'm gonna take this out because I'm not taking this. And this probably not taking either. Yeah, man. I would just give futures another hour because their zones is not that much. Oh, okay. This this trade might be playing out though. This trade might be playing out. And if you're gonna take it, any brave people in the chat? Uh, this is not happening, you know. This 14p. If you were to refine it, I would refine it like this, and then take it. Right, take it on stop or take it like after it comes down, not directly in this. I'm not in anything, guys. By the way, boring day so far. Boring day. I thought it would be good, like the PPI would clean up the charts and stuff, but nah, just stayed around there at the same level. And the only chart that's looking interesting at the moment, maybe EU, if you're down to take the like the risky shorts. Oil, maybe if it goes up here. Futures might be dead for the day. And an Australian dollar. Australian dollar, it's the best looking so far, but it's the only one which I don't actually trade, and I'm just seeing it. And yeah, on Forex, I only got the accounts on my phone. I mean, yeah, go, bro. Go eat something if you have to. I wouldn't. I wouldn't spend too much in these charts either. Too much time. But what's up, man? We're 9 people in here. We tend to have more people in these times rather than when we start, but I can understand. Maybe some of you just came from school, maybe some of you just came from a job, but it's way more interesting. The life is way more interesting once the market gets open, and not in these times where it's kind of dying out. But there still can be some setups. All right, see you, Dino. But yeah, like I was saying, thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for being here. 10 people, that's amazing. That's amazing. I'm not sure if you guys wanting to learn or you just down here to take some quick signals. But yeah, appreciate you guys for being here. Alright, Fuladi. I'm not ending into this. I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna give it a couple minutes. You guys feel free to ask any questions, any pairs for me to analyze, whether it be now or like a bit high time frame wise. Feel free to ask. Remember, rule number one is to preserve capital, and the second is to actually scale it. Yeah, no worries, Mohammed. No worries. You guys come here, I'll share the knowledge for free. Don't worry. I'm not gonna say you're gonna have to buy my course to get an answer out of me. Yeah, man. AJ owns it. And that's what kind of like throw me back a little bit, throw me off. That's the term. Cause like I don't know, man. I just look at this stuff and I think, yeah, he. I don't know, man. At the same time, I don't know. Maybe they making money, but I've heard other people that like trade for the next. But at the same time, I don't know why it's not at a higher stage. I don't know. Because it seems scammy to me. I don't know. I might be wrong. I've just seen him through Instagram. Most of the people, I don't even know them. Which pair you traded at first? Started with the EU. Mastered EU before I even went on GU. GU is just a little bonus, because both of them are correlated. You just choose whatever looks the best, You traded as well? You traded PPI, Sean? Or you were maybe yeah, Ethereum. Yeah. That bitch still going up or what? Okay. Can't go up forever, but yeah. But yeah, it still has those all time, not all time highs. These like equal highs that I mentioned previously. Right now it's testing out this, but it needs to give a reaction by testing out this, but it will most likely break it. Most likely break it for sure. And then yeah, let's see if we can get a good all season. But I can see this getting swept too, as well. Wouldn't be surprised. I hope not, for your sake and for the altcoin season sake. But yeah, going from one quarter to another. So yes, we sweep this by knowing this, then going from one quarter to another, potentially to another, then potentially to another. Depends. If I pull up the EU chart, that's exactly how I move. Like, see the red lines, kind of like that. Chat, man, come on, ask some questions, bro. Keep the chat active, man. Where are you guys from? Where are you guys from? The ones that haven't answered yesterday. I want to see what more mornings is that. Is there some Indians in the chat? Some Indonesian? I know you got a guy from Morocco. Oh man, where are the likes at? We had 13 likes. Kinda slower than yesterday's, but hey, it can't be entertaining, you know. Like yesterday was the first one, kind of new. We're taking some trades, and it will still like be kind of like entertaining in the future. I'll continue to do this, and we'll for sure get some setups. But there's some days where you just gotta accept that there will be no setups, and not put your capital at risk. No one's forcing you to trade, you know. Yeah, no setups, no setups. That's just how it is sometimes. Not taking nothing, by the way. Just paper trading, seeing this stuff. True. Actually, today you playing hard to get, man. He was a bitch. He was a bitch. She pretty, but sometimes like she don't answer the phone. You know, one of them ones. Yeah. Yeah, man. If you guys want to get some Apex accounts, going off super cheap right now. Just for the scalability factor, you know. If you're trading futures, 80% off, you can get accounts as cheap as $20. Try to pass it, and then you can actually be funded like that. Okay. The reason why I named this account, this live, as new funded account or something like that, was because we have like 2 accounts that's ready to be passed. We just need 1 win in each of them to like get us to fund it. But hey, if the markets don't present an opportunity, then we don't trade. Quality over quantity, you know. Even if I wanted to play out my risky setups, it wouldn't give nothing. I was even like calling out this level. I was preferring this, which didn't happen. That's why we're not executing on longs. But even if I was in this, I wouldn't be even up by now. I would be like not even 1 hour maybe, or max that. Like market's been dead. So yeah. By the way, have you guys traded today? Have you guys took anything on your own? Oh, look at oil. If you have like drop down your performance for the day, like in terms of R's or you know, percentages. Okay, on oil, this might look clean. Okay, boring, but hey, we might have a little one. We might have a little one. My stablecoin QNT. Stablecoin. Check D. The fuck is that? That's crazy to call QNT a stablecoin. I used to have it. Wait. Yeah, stably going down. But yeah, it is a crazy one. It is a crazy one. Yeah, it is a stable coin. It's like a tradable coin. Some will say kind of like XRP. And Shady Q. Damn, this ship doing good. Nah, but I can see there's a little pump. And a little pump, zooming in, might be crazy. Yeah, I can see it's like 40% or what? I don't know, 20. But damn, you bought this recently? Only possibility, right? Because otherwise, oh my god, look at this monster. Yeah. Yeah, power of crypto. Literally 100% in this move. Let me see oil, man. Let me see oil, man. Let, let me see oil, man. Not finishing up the life without a bit of gamble, you know what I mean? Who wants to gamble? Who wants to see you, man? Alright, so there's no we just did this liquidity sweep. There's the trend line in your favor. There's no structure for you to place yourself here. So in these scenarios, what I would wait for is a second sweep to it. Not for the trap purposes, it can be, but it will just for me to place myself on whatever low that's in here that makes this high. You know, just for me to have some structure to place myself. Or another way you can position yourself that I do sometimes rare when I do it. It's really when there's the price doesn't want to come back and do a second sweep to it, as if we do like kind of a double breaker structure. Like we do kind of a retest, we don't go above that, it's late, and you can position yourself kind of like on this breaker structure. All of these I'm mentioning is like stop orders. That's how I position myself, just so I don't miss out on a move. Yeah, man. Gambling, but hey, we're still executing on our vision. I just mean gambling because it's oil. Because hey, it might go wrong, you know. But the strategy is here. The strategy is here. And oil, it was nice, man. I did that whole video when there was like the scenario between U.S. and Iran. And oil was amazing, and it still is kind of like still have a student that's actively trading oil, and oil it's one of his best pairs. But whenever I decided to trade it, yeah, it's been giving me losses, just like 2 or 3. All right, it's the only times where I trade oil, not that much. And the only reason why I got an Apex account that's like negative, and even that negative is only minus 0.5%. That negative is because of oil. But even that account was up like 2% or some. But yeah. But yeah, don't do this if you're not willing to lose. You know, not willing to lose. Nobody's willing to lose. But like if you're not capable of losing or something like that, you know, if you can't afford it, like I don't give a fuck and it's a challenge. But hey, you gotta keep that in mind, because otherwise, don't try to be profitable on something you're not, or like oil. But yeah, it might play out. So don't follow my gamble ass. All right. If we don't see the double sweep on us, I want to position myself. I want to see if we can get like a double sweep to it, and then I'll look to position myself. Even then, just until the trap, because I know this level will be hit, just because of the whole like smart money trap cycle, and we had this flying, so you know people will be drawing their order blocks around this area, and this will be a trap. If you're doing that, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be a trap, buddy. Maybe, okay, but surely it will, especially tomorrow. But yeah, because this was a trap, this will certainly become a trap, and there is a trend line just underneath it. So I would like to get a win just on this level alone. But if I get an entry like this, it would be like 1.5 R. We'll hit $1, me boy. Minimum. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know nothing about it. But that shit was not looking good on the weekly though. Let's see. of hand trading everything from oil to crypto to forex, but never got profit. Exactly, because you gotta master something, right? That's why I tell you guys: master one pair, get to know it like the back of your hand, and boom, you're profitable. All it takes to one pair. You don't need to be trading multiple assets. Cause look, I day trade and I trade on lower time frames. Sometimes just trading EU and GU. Sometimes I miss setups, just because maybe I'm looking at EU too much and then I'll miss something on GU. So if you're looking all over the place, you're more likely to miss setups, and you don't actually also master a lot of pairs, and you don't got data for them, and you don't know their behavior, unless you're like swing trading. If you're swing trading, of course you need like multiple pairs, because otherwise you're not trading throughout the whole year. You're barely trading. That's what I mean. Yeah, looks like we're gonna get that second sweep to it on oil. That would be good. Showing you, this is the structure I'm seeing. I can just see it by the candles, but yeah, on this. By the way, what's wait, is it check or is it check D? Oh, it's the same thing. Check USD or check D. Okay, I'll look into it, man. Which chain is it on? Is non Solana? Come on, boy. Okay, got some action going on. If we hit this level on NQ within the next, I'll give it 1 hour or so. I'll consider to take it. If not, I'll just leave it alone and come back tomorrow and get something new. Yes, yeah, middle of nowhere. We can get the sweep of this and then continue higher, or you can just continue down, get to this efficiency, and then go higher. Chairman, 8 people on the chat. Leave your motherfucking likes, boys. Thank y'all for being here. 13 likes. Come on, let's get that up to 15 at least. Should be at 20, you know? If you want to get some question answered, then just feel free, man. Speak about anything. Psychology, technicals, hoes. Feel free to ask, man. I'll see every single message dropped in the chat, and I'll answer you guys. That's the benefit of being here and not a super famous guy stream. Okay, so right now I'm just waiting to see this oil, if it's gonna tag me in or not. But either way, I don't want to be doing stream with this long ass trade playing out. If this gets in, it might be an overnight trade as well. And I'm trying to see what happens. That's hurt. I mean, it's a dead day for sure. Are you guys looking at any pair? Any of you in any positions? For me, it's a dead day. It's not. There's nothing much. Oh, look at this bitch though. Look at this bitch. It's not over yet. Not over yet. Any of you took it? Cause I've been giving out this trade for a bit. I mean, I would like take it, try it out on challenge, you know, but I can't be bothered really. I gotta take it on my phone even for forex pairs. I gotta take it on my phone for forex trades. For futures, I can just trade it on TradingView, and it's easier for these live. But I will only go to MetaTrader if I really get like a good trade on EU and GU to show you guys. Hey bro, do you copy trade between multiple funding accounts? Nah, Danny. I don't know if you're a Danny from back in the day in Discord, but nah, Danny, I don't. Cause I mean, depends. Depends, right? If you got like a bunch of accounts, then you need to start copy trading between them. Let's say, but it also depends on your trade frequency. But let's say you have 10 accounts, then maybe you can start to like trade like two. You trade two, the same trade, and then you take another two, you trade the same trades on it, and you take another two, and you do that 5 times, and you rotate between them. You know, but sometimes I do it, sometimes I just keep it one trade per account, depending on what it is. If you get like a high class setup, then sure you can copy with another account. You know, take it on two accounts. But most of the times I'm just taking risky setups. I'm taking like I have a spreadsheet like of all the accounts, and then I'm just like rotating between them. And because it's all a probabilities game, you just keep rotating. You know, like okay, today is the time of this pair. Today you can do it based on days, based on like turns, you know, of setups, because you might not get a setup within a certain day. So like, okay, today is the turn of this account, then it's the turn of this account, and you just keep rotating between them. And even if you're unprofitable, guys, okay, listen up, because you're getting some sauce here. Even if you're unprofitable or like a break-even trader, you can get funded with this method, because you're just playing the probabilities part, and like you're rotating between accounts, and you can get funded because some accounts might only get the wins, and whilst others might only get the losses. Right? There's two bitch ass dudes that left this. They're probably unprofitable and don't wanna hear the sauce. But trust me, the rotation method is the best. But you do need to put in some capital. But even then, like I've got people here, guys that learn from me, and they literally bought two accounts, was rotating between them, and got both of them funded. Right? So you need to be in a good streak. But let's imagine bare minimum you buy three, and you rotate between the three. You don't trade them all at once. You take one trade per account, and then you of course you're gonna blow one, but you have higher chances of passing one another. And you cut the capital short, right? Instead of going for a high number profit account, instead of going for the 100k, maybe you cut down to the 50, to the 25k, and then it's a capitals game, you know, like sure you need a bit more capital, but either way you're just gonna blow one, buy another, blow that one, buy another. It's just a vicious cycle. Just gather a bit more money, then play it that way, you know. And same for the funded stages. You just trade it, lock in the payout, secure some profits, and just move over to another account, and no need to touch it. 30 pairs on my screen, full Degen mode activated. Yeah, man, fucking hell, 30 is crazy. 30 is crazy, but you swing trade, so I do understand it. But yeah, you keep it super tropical even. I've seen you trade like Mexican pesos, right? That's crazy. Yeah. Oh, it's on ETH. Damn. I don't like to go gas fees on ETH. I was using Traders Connect, but they stopped supporting. Oh, really? That's crazy. Oh, you didn't know how to like it or what? Nah, you might have had like the chat like covering the whole thing. But yo, with 12 in this, 15 likes, come on, let's get it to 20, man. Let's get it to 20. I called out this position, kinda, you know. I called it out, but didn't took it. Cause I'm a scared bitch, you know. But yeah, this is whatever. It's on Australian dollars just to see. But yesterday, if you're not, because I gotta keep repeating myself, there might be guys that are already in here. But yesterday we were on live, and I called this out, right? First live, first EP, boom. You still in Hong Kong? I never been in Hong Kong, bro. If that's what you mean. HK for me looks like Hong Kong. But I will be in Asia soon. I will be in Asia soon, in a month or so. No. But yeah, I gotta go to Hong Kong one day. Hong Kong looks sick. Take advantage of Hong Kong and go to Macau as well, because they're both close to each other. But why are you asking? Where are you from, Danny? By the way, are you from Hong Kong? There, I thought you moved to Hong Kong. Where were you not in Thailand? Yeah, I was in Thailand, but like, what has like Hong Kong got to do with Thailand? I mean, yeah, I was in Thailand. Then I went to KL for a bit, and then it was summer, so I came to Portugal, where I'm at now, and now I'm going to yeah, maybe jump on KL for a bit, uh, lock in a bit more, and then go to Thailand once the rainy season is over. All right, I'm going to the gym, bro. Enjoy your stream. Yeah, man, you're the gold, man. Thank you for being here that long, man. Enjoy your company, man. Alright. But yeah, man, that's all freedom, guys. And it's not just move into a place, you know. The best you can do is just be moving around, right? Take advantage on where it's the best climate. And Thailand was good, KL was good. Summer, summer is awesome in Europe, especially Portugal. You know where I'm from, so I just decided to come back, enjoyed my time here, see my family, whilst it's good over here. So then I don't have to come back when it's cold. To also not be a motherfucker towards my family and actually see them from time to time. Okay, it was KL. Yeah, it was KL. I thought it was Hong Kong. You did mention about moving while we were on call in Discord. Oh, maybe you're not the same Danny I'm thinking of, because I remember having a Danny casual on the calls. He was from the UK, and I actually showed him like the place where I'm living in Thailand. Maybe it was you, but I don't know. I didn't even had decided to move to Kuala Lumpur at that point. Oh, what's up, bro? I thought you was dead or something. Just kidding. Nah, bro. I don't know what I told you. I don't know what I told you at the time, honestly. But maybe Bangkok. Maybe Bangkok was the move. Yeah, it was probably Bangkok, bro. Yeah, cause I was in Koh Samui on the island. Then I went on to the city life on Bangkok. Yeah, I mean, I don't judge you, man, cause like, and any of you guys, cause I've been moving around. I've been moving around. Even now that I'm in Portugal, I'm still known as the trader that was in like Thailand. Like I was in Thailand for like 5 months, and people still recognize me for it. You know, I did a couple, like a solid enough amount of content in there. So yeah, people recognize me for being in Thailand. But yeah, let me. What about that oil though? No, I didn't do a second sweep to it. I mean, you might take the double breaker structure here if it does end up doing this, but it's slightly risky and it is oil. I wouldn't mess with this whole. But how's trading, Danny? How's life? How's everything, man? And for the other guys just watching, man, comment down something, man. Tell me where you're from. Don't just be there sitting watching the stream waiting for some signals, man. Get some knowledge, man. Ask me anything or tell me where you're from. There's nothing, man. All the positions kind of put on trading view like this you're seeing, I'm not in them. I'm not in nothing, man. I haven't traded a single thing today. Not Forex, not futures, but guess what? We're up for the week. We're up for the week because yesterday we took a massive win. And Monday we didn't trade it as well. So you don't need to trade every day. Would you rather a bunch of trades and losing money, or would you rather a couple, few solid ones and make money? At the end of the day, that's what we're here for, right? Or you're here for dopamine. Ask yourself that. Do you want money or do you want dopamine? There's a lot of guys, and I was doing this myself as well. But you're saying to yourself, oh wait, okay, I want money, I want money, I want money. But you place yourself you risk money on a bullshit ass position. Like you'll give it away on the most risky ass position you see. But okay, we got 10 people watching this. Come on, let's get 20 likes, please. I was away from the markets for a little while, bro. Took some steep drawdowns on personal and then shifted my focus to funded challenges. Also switched back to USD from gold. Damn, man, what happened? What happened? Because then it could have been normal. It could have been normal, man. That drawdown shit could have been normal. You don't want to be switching it and stuff. Consistency on making money. Exactly, bro. Do you want to be consistent in the charts or consistent in your pockets? I mean, consistent in the charts can mean different things, right? It can be the good, being consistent, like, okay? Trading, being consistently profitable, consistently following your plan. Or it can be consistent dopamine chasing. But then that shit, and how's the move from that? Because like, you could have just continued doing what you know. Unless you got exactly proven to yourself that it didn't work. And you were funded at the time, right? Didn't you have like a mail or something? But it was like one account. Switch was not due to draw simply because the prop firm offered more leverage on FX pairs. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, metals and the Forex is different. It's different, but also because like metals move a lot more than Forex pairs. So that was a part of the equation. But then yeah, if you're like trading it aggressively because you know how to trade and stuff, then yeah, you can get way more challenges passed. How's that going, by the way? Like the change. Alright, man. Let's get it. Boring day, but hey, tomorrow might be better. And yesterday we just got a win on ES, taken on live. So, hey, get yourself an Apex account, 80% off. Literally, you can buy a 50k account for $20. I think 20 or 30, I'm not sure. But super cheap for 50k, right? You can bust it in one go. You can maybe take 1%. All you gotta do is make 6%. Bit easier than on Forex. But yeah, the good thing about it is the scalability factor, which means you can buy multiple accounts and increase your chances of getting paid. So yeah, and it's cheap. Okay, look at these boys. You guys can get funded with me. You guys can literally get funded with me. But the best is for you to like take this as a learning thing, you know? You see, PA, this means funded and stuff. So today I was hoping to take a trade and get funded or something. That's why maybe you guys leave in and stuff. Because we're not in trades, it's not interesting, it's no funded accounts. Like being no funded challenges being passed. It's because the market is boring. I thought we was gonna get a winning trade today and we would have been passing a challenge because I literally got 2 challenges that only need one single winning trade to be passed. And the zones are looking clean. Like you have this NQ all-time high or like equal highs. That's also all-time highs that like is building huge liquidity towards it. So all I was waiting for is this to be swept and then take the longs up to up there. And yeah, that didn't happen today. It might happen tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, and Forex, nothing of nothing. All right, I'm not in anything. I haven't took anything as well, but we did take a win yesterday on ES. I was trading larger personal account, bro. I did try some performance back in the. Did not like the rules. Yeah, I decided to not try again after making some changes to my. Okay, yeah, yeah. That's valid. That's valid. Some rules are not good, but the good thing is that the leverage platforms can give you. Then it's just about like passing them and just securing payouts from them, and then build your personal account from the payouts. Yeah, look into Apex. I'm going to add as many accounts. You can do all the way up to 20. Like remember to at least use the code, so you can get 80% off. Because they always showing the normal prices, like 100 something per account subscription, But yeah, always use my code Dylan. You'll get the best discounts that's available, and like you'll get the actual price, which will be the $20, $30 thing. Don't pay 100 per account. In futures, you don't need to. The accounts are super cheap compared to Forex. And then yeah, you can stack all the way up to 20. Increase your chances of getting funded. There is an activation fee towards the end if you get the funded stages, but then you're already paying. You're paying for a funded account though, and not a challenge like you would in Forex. But the activation fee account isn't crazy as well. But yeah, guys. Yeah. You guys not speaking that much. It's only like Mohamed, Danny. What's up with you guys, man? You can type anything, man. Tell me where you guys from. Ask anything. But as far as trading, there's not much we can see today apart from maybe this on oil. But it is oil, so I would be careful about it. Just because I don't trade personally. But there is some good setups from time to time. Australian dollar, yeah. We were calling this, but I didn't take it. Just checking it. It isn't like a pair I'm used to trade. And yeah. But yeah, Danny, that's what a lot of people do with Apex. They buy the 20 accounts straight up, and then they have 20 accounts, 20, 50Ks. And if any of them like cost $20, you can spend $200 or $400, and then they copy trade between them, and they literally funded with 1 million on Apex. So imagine that. And then they copy trade everything, and then they just getting like all of them on payouts, or all of them at the red. They were like Apex was features only, funding pips and funding next offer. Yeah, but they also on futures now. You also have funding ticks and funding next futures. But yeah, funding pips and funding next, they're the best for Forex, besides like FTMO. Yeah, I got codes for them too if you need. But yeah, it's only on futures. But you can still go around the corner and still trade Forex. All right, you can go to, for example, EU. It's 6E, right? 6E, you got the Euro FX futures. This is EU, but futures, the real market, right? Not CFD. You can see by it's regulated, and you can trade this on the futures account, on the futures platforms. it's acceptable, at least on Apex, you know. And then you can trade, because you can see this chart is the same as this chart, but this is on a broker though, which might like sometimes if you see manipulation, you gotta see whether there was manipulation being made. You compare it to the futures chart, which I did have before, and you can see the difference between the two, because the futures chart, the 6E, is the actual chart, as the real chart. I'm a stop for today. Nothing presented anything. I'm still. Yeah, man, you're up. You did well for the day. Just go about it, you know. Get a win and go out of the charts. Yeah, man. Catch you tomorrow. Yeah, I will be streaming tomorrow. You boys, tune in, man. Tune in, because it's gonna be a crazy month, full of streams, and we're currently up. Yeah, my plan is to keep risk small and copy onto all accounts. Then yeah, you can do that. You can do that, but you need to either pause it or blow it within the first month, because then there's like a monthly subscription on futures accounts. But at the same time, like no one cares about that. Like, and either way, you should be done with a challenge within the first month, you know. And they're easier to pass than the Forex ones in terms of percentages, you know. There is a trailing drawdown on most of them, but the targets are like 5% drawdown and 6% profit target. For futures, most of the times, I mean, you get more drawdown than you get the target, but it's like 10% drawdown, 8% target. Here's like 6% target, and futures moves nice. The thing is that futures moves nice, so there will be setups on a daily basis, you know. That's the thing I like with futures as well, and the price action is way more cleaner than on Forex. But I'm not asking you to change. Just have a look, you know, and test it out. See if futures can be a good thing for you. Either way, you can place like gold trades, things like you said EU, right? You move to EU. You can trade it. You can just make sure you move over to futures pairs rather than just broker ones. Like you go by CME. All right, with 10 people in here, man, leave some likes, boys. Leave some likes so I continue to do this for y'all. It's a boring day, but it won't be boring forever. Come on, man. I haven't traded futures before, bro. I might look into. Man, I'ma tell you. I started trading futures as well, complete newbie, in June. So like 3 months ago, right? Got funded in 1 week. So yeah. Yeah. I realized how futures was kind of easier, you know, to trade. But also, I mean, it's easier in the sense like it's easier to read the liquidity, but it is more aggressive in terms of the moves. Like you can get stopped out way quicker, but you can also get like crazy TPs, and when it runs, it runs. It's kind of like how gold moves sometimes, you know, that craziness volatility gets, or crazy moves up. But yeah, for futures, like I've been telling, like an easy strategy you can do for futures. I mean, you do your strategy and like take it on that way, of course. But yeah, range, market opens, sweep of liquidity. There's liquidity to the other side. You just take the short and boom, it's like that. And that's exactly the type of trade we got yesterday, and I called it out on this stream. If you guys not you're watching yet, I need to keep repeating, just in case somebody's new in the chat. But yeah, we had the sweep of liquidity right here after market open, and then boom, we take advantage of this move. I mean, for me, it's easier, you know, because there's not as much smart money traps as there is in EU and GU. And it would just sweep the liquidity and then go the opposite direction. There's multiple times where it does so. Boom, boom. Kind of like EU, but it just goes, you know, it just goes. And here, crazy ping pong. Sweep of liquidity, boom. Here, boom. Like, I'm just saying, like, Forex might be better for beginners because it's slower, you know. But on futures, you need to be on your shit. But if you know how to trade and you know your zones, you catch it. You just have to like uh, accept more the risk of like I've gotten trades where I just like get tagged in and tagged out in the same minute. Whereas Forex, it can happen sometimes as well. I can get stopped out in a few minutes, but like on the futures, if I'm wrong, I'll be getting stopped out way quicker. And that for beginners, it might not be optimal. You know, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, on futures, you got crazy piece. I mean, man, you can watch my series on YouTube. I've did a whole series, guys, where I did from zero to funded futures trader, and you can literally see my progress. And the reason why that series is good, not just for the entertainment sakes, because it is quite funny, but it's good because you can see like me kind of as a beginner trader because I'm beginning to futures. You can see the good, the bad, the ugly, you know, the struggle, the emotions behind it, you know. Even though I'm just abusing it for the camera, but yeah, I'm acting super crazy in that series. But yeah, you can see my journey from literally the beginning. First, first time I ever traded futures was doing that journey. I documented my journey on futures since I started. I traded with 4 pips stop loss, and I prefer to be taken out quicker rather than sit and drawn on an hour plus. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, you have fun in futures. When the trade goes your way, oh, you will fun. You will have fun. 3 hour, 5 hour, even more for you, maybe. But yeah, you will have fun, bro. You will have fun trading futures with normal stop loss. I mean, if and you seem to be okay with it, with the stop loss being triggered in a few. So just yeah, have a look at it. Backtest. If you like the results, you already know. Apex is being super cheap right now. Good opportunity for you to stack on multiple accounts and then get funded by um, get funded with Apex and have multiple accounts at your disposal and just be rotating between them, more like copy trade between them and just like do crazy numbers. That's what I see guys do. It's like compile a bunch of accounts, 20, which is the maximum you're allowed to at Apex, to then trade multiple. Yeah, man. Oh, man, use the code Dylan, man. Good to you. My commission isn't huge on it. You know, it's only $20. I'm just saying because it's like a huge opportunity if you're a futures trader. And everyone that trades futures knows Apex. It's like one of the top firms in the future space. It's like Apex and TopStep, the two most known. And now there's like the Forex CFD ones. They are moving to, not moving, but they are adding futures firms as well to their own. But yeah, you can see I'm using Apex as well. So I'm also using them per se. But yeah, have a look at it, guys. Have a look at it. You don't even have to buy. Just try it out. Go to the 50K thing, put the code Dylan, and see how much it is. And obviously, only think in 1 month. Don't be paid for the subscription. You know, just think of that as in 1 month. Then whether you blow it or pass the account, I mean, you cancel it or something. You won't be paying the subscription. You won't be paying twice. Just think of it for 1 month. But yeah, man, we getting new likes or what? Well, okay, we got another new like. Thank you for that. We 16 likes. I would like to be on 20, but at the same time, it's not a good day. I cannot force it. You know, if there's no setup, we'll not force our way into it. This was not a stop loss. This is just a trade that we're seeing on oil. But this is too big of a stop loss. Maybe something like this. I'm not gonna trade it, but I'm just putting it out to see it later. Also because I have some students that trade oil. So I'm seeing, because maybe afterwards they'll send me this, or they are currently seeing this. But yeah, What you guys doing at the moment? You trading something? Are you looking at something? Are you in something as well? Or is the market also boring to you? Because it might be boring to me, but it might be good to some of y'all. Yeah, man, I think I'm gonna chill out. I think I'm gonna chill out, man. I don't know, there's not much. But yeah, we're currently in Portugal. Gonna be going to Asia very soon again. Seeing how my kids doing, you know. Might be having some kids over there that I don't know of. Bro, what else? Maybe if you're talking about trade of eight, wealth chart or something, just go with trade of eight. That's what the one I use. And the good thing about futures, you can trade it directly on TradingView. Right? You can click trade, and you can be having your setup here automatically. Wait. Yeah, so imagine I would put one contract, sell, stop loss, and then TP like this. Like I could literally be trading this on this. Yeah. It's trade of it. I mean, I don't know. I just went to trade of it in the beginning, and I saw everyone. I mean, some people trade of it. I use trade of it, as you can see right here. So yeah, that's the one I'm using, and it's kind of easy to get yourself set up. They'll give you like a trade of it account. Then you go to the trade of it website. And you click on definition settings, and you click on add-on TradingView, and you'll see like a tutorial on Apex as well, but TradeOvate is the best. Copy trading works in TradingView. We'll link with TradeOvate. I don't know. I mean, the copy, yeah, it will definitely work, but I mean, it's not necessarily anything due to TradingView. It's the copy trading that will like put the slave accounts copying the master account. Because on copy trading, you always have like a master account, and you have like a slave account. I never did copy trading, by the way, but I just kind of know this by that, because you have one master account, and whatever you do on that master account, the others will just follow, and we'll just copy it. So yeah, naturally, it doesn't need necessarily have anything to do with TradingView. You just need to have access to the copy chain. Just needs to have access to the credentials of the accounts, because he doesn't trade of it as his own simulator, you know. But we don't need to go on it to trade. We can just have the add-on on TradingView, because once you go here, I'm connected to TradeOvate, but once you open this panel, you see like a bunch of brokers that you can choose from that you can trade on TradingView. Which account are you linking with TradeOvate? I mean, Apex gives you an account. Like as soon as you buy your first Apex account. Oh, okay. You're asking him. But yeah, as soon as you buy your Apex account, it will give you a TradeOvate account. And then the good thing, once you got everything set up, you can just buy another one under the same Apex account that you got. You can buy another TradeOvate in the platform, and it will like get added to it in like 10 minutes or so. you'll see it on this list. You'll see it get added in here. Yeah, then I don't know which service you got to do in order to connect the accounts, but like people do it. It is possible. It is possible because people use copy trading, especially on Apex where they do 20 accounts, copy trade between them and just get them all passed. Is that you have to? Nah. Once you're on trade event from Apex, you can have the data by free. Yeah, man. I don't even go to the training to the TraderVate website simulator. I only go there if I'm looking at like data, for example, like the PNL of the account, not the PNL but the accounts, but like it will show you like a more detailed because on TradingView it will like erased after a day. You know, it wouldn't be nothing here, kind of. Uh, Only if you're trading within the same day. But yeah, it will all be free. You don't need to buy anything from TradingView. Just get the account if you're buying Apex, you get the trader base. It's free. The only charge you're having it's the Apex account itself. ML. I mean, we're against. What's ML? I'm not sure if I know what you mean. Also, I might be slow now. Keep in mind, I'm almost 3 hours into this live stream. Machine learning. I mean, I don't know, man. With trading against the algorithms, yeah, but yeah, I mean, the only thing I would use AI for is to like code me a strategy, not like code my own strategy. You know, because I have a friend that does that. Because if you're not expert at coding, you might as well just take the advantage of AI and just try to make AI build you that strategy or build you the indicators or something you need. But yeah, we're against algorithms, but I'll just try to trade with them. But algorithms are trading in high frequency trading, which you cannot possibly trade because they're like entering in microseconds, you know? So just get a profitable strategy. You don't need to have the same performance as them. Just be on the winning side, whether that would be a little bit. So then, just to confirm, you have linked the TraderVate account to TradingView. Yeah, bro, that's the easy part, because they will give you they will as soon as you get the Apex account, they will give you a TraderVate login, which will be Apex underscore like some number. Then you go into TradingView. You have like a trading panel, I think it's called, over here. You open it and you go search for the TraderVate broker and you put the same credentials on it. But you also need to be on the trading. You also need to go first on TraderVate, connect your account that Apex gave you, and go to settings, go to add-ons, and you'll see like TradingView and you need to activate it. But no fees, like just click activate, and then you're good to trade on TradingView. I mean, it will take, for the first account, it will take some time. I don't know how much it needs to be during the week, the weekdays, but it might take you like either some minutes or like 1 hour or 2 hours. I don't know for the first account, but for the following accounts, it will be like quick, super quick. Oh, thank you, man. Data scientist. This. I mean, man, not necessarily need to quit on trading, man. You just need you're just like really starting, because the psychology part is where it really starts. I mean, trading was super stressful for me too. Like I couldn't. Sorry, I wasn't even able to put on the trade without being unconfident, without being fearful, without even questioning my own strategy. Like I would forecast the trade at the beginning of at the start of the day, then the setup would present itself exactly like it was forecasted, but then I was like acting too discretionary towards it, and I couldn't even be have some confidence toward my own setup that I knew I was profitable on paper on. Too fearful to execute. And right now, I'm just a motherfucker that like takes the trade without hesitation, and boom, and knows that it's a probabilities thing, you know. So in order to make any trading, there just needs to be a whole mindset shift. But if you want to like make an algorithm, that's cool, you know. There's guys that get away with it. I mean, the big firms, they're using Aladdin, which was a software that like costed millions and millions to make and took like 20 years to make. But hey, most of the guys are here with an indicator, or not an indicator, but a bot. It stops working for some time. But yeah, man, thank you for being subscribed. Thank you for hopping in, and thank you for being in the chat, active, man. That's what we like. 17 likes. Come on. See you, by the way, if you're heading out. I'm also heading out. It's been a long stream again. Besides the market being boring, right? And somebody's at the door. All right, people. Thank you for being in here. All right, thank you for watching. Drop your like, drop your subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one, boys. On tomorrow, we have another one. All right, boys. See ya.